grind is 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Got a man. It's not. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down of the game for James Cook. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. And the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They go play action. Here's May. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down throw for May. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
He was taken down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Fullback trying to power it across. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. In that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock. Methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This gets forward to around the 29. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's 2nd and 5. That one's incomplete over the middle. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He still has room inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Here's a screen for Cook. And he gets this forward to the 19.
As an offense, don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it, expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. You got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Cook can't quite past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got it. In, touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. A give left side to Stevenson. Now that's not what the offense styles up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Short pass brought in. He's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
Another Patriots first down.
May now from the gun. He finds Diggs right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
On 1st down, Allen. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 2-yard line.
Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Cook again. And he's not going to score. He stopped short and actually might have lost a couple back at the 2.
You give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Third and goal for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Pass now to kick this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Stevenson with another carry. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun gives to Cook. Rob Frank, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from them? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Motioning him from the slot right. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Bills got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
319.
Allen to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Play action now. Allen. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Setting up the screen. It's inside the 10. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's Allen. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Here's May on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Benford has it.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, Allen loses it. Scooped up by the Patriots. Along the right sideline, there's space. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots making a one-score game before halftime. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Dude, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dumped by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Allen. We've got a screen to the running back. A solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Pressure coming, it's Allen. And that's a win for the pass rush. And as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for May. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
May now on 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Over 1st and 10 at the Patriots' 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shakir sent in motion left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the shotgun, it's Allen. With the pick. And the Patriots take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And they pick him up again! Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what, with yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And not from the pistol to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another one for Cook. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Allen on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Harrison's going to take this straight ahead. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. On the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. This is Cook on the handoff. And they bring him down around the 34. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
They'll run it with Cook. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
319!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in 1 season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Patriots 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Catches May down the right sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. To the air on first down, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
May. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
He's brought down by no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. Here's a screen for Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's May on 1st and 10. Has it downfield working the left. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. May on 1st and 10. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. To the air yet again, May. Forced out to his right. Pass cut, 9-yard line. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but would it work? Who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Setting up the running back screen. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Well, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Let's start with a give to Davis. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, they're very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going right back to Davis. Blast through midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's tackled for no gain.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
All he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to push it deep downfield. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Desperation time here. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. He'll look to throw it. Near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Back to throw. The back grabs it. And he's brought down at the line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Davis. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Bills are lining up for a 2.
Setting up to pass. Rolling out to his left. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Chased out to his right. He can run it. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's May. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
To throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.